Emanating live from the Hollywood Hills of California, it is Femme Fatale 2. My name is Alexander Shaw. I'll be your commentator for the evening, and we have an absolutely stacked night of action. We've got members of the Wildfire Pro Wrestling, the Double V, the CWL roster, all congregating here tonight for an amazing night of action. And starting things right off, we have La Cinia versus Rox. And let me tell you, this one is going to be for the Wildfire Pro Wrestling Hardcore title, and I expect it to be just that, hardcore. Let's get right into it. Rox making her way down to the ring here. And it must be said, currently holding on to the Vindication Women's title that she took from Selena Adams. Although she is not currently the champion, she's the current holder of it after that brutal assault that took place on CWL Vindication a few short weeks ago. Some have even wondered if Selena Adams is even going to be medically cleared to compete here tonight. We know she wants to, but it'll be up to seeing if she is able later on. All thanks to this woman right here. So we know Rox can go to the extreme. Can she do that here tonight against the reigning and defending hardcore champion, La Cinia, who, in case if you don't remember, won this title by beating Andrea a couple months ago. And here comes the hardcore champion, La Cinia. You know, she's been on quite the roll ever since debuting for Wildfire Pro Wrestling. And now the current hardcore champion. Got to feel that there's been quite the bounty on the head of La Cinia, and not many sure who will be the one to take them down. But Rox has every possibility of doing that here tonight. Of course, this match is going to be contested under hardcore stipulations, which means no disqualifications, no countouts, anything can happen. Will we see a new champion in our opening contest? It's very well possible. Rox, we know, quite the competitor. But despite her holding on to that Vindication Women's title, she has never won a singles title in her wrestling career. Could tonight be her night? Let's find out.
Introducing the challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, Raw. Introducing the champion from parts unknown, she is the hardcore champion, Headhunter.
That right there is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The hardcore title. Both these women ready to go, and this one is underway. And immediately Rox is sent to the ground. Not often do we see the big woman sent off her feet this quickly. This sort of goes to show how badly the Assassina wants to defend her title, but Rox immediately on the offense here after getting leveled by that big boot. And now, butterfly superplex off the top. And immediately looking to end it here. Got her up. And Rox looking to upset the champion early. Not going for the pinfall though. After the hard rocks, I'm surprised that Rox did not try and end it there. Regardless, Rox, gets hit with the elbow to the nose. And now, big forearm shot, not able quite to take down Rox. I feel a bicycle kick that was hit early on. That's going to be what Assassina might need to win this whole thing. As now targeting the legs of Rox. Looking to get rid of some of maybe the lifting strength or just the standing power of the big woman. And now the clothesline sends Rox to the ground. And off the ropes, huge knee drop. As now Rox trying to get back into things here. Backdrop driver sends her right onto the neck. And a headbutt for good measure. And that could be a big turning of the tables. And now lifting her up. Deadlift power bomb by Rox, and there's a reason she is referred to as a monster. Oh, but Assassina trying to fight back. Drop kick levels Rox. And now got her up on the ropes. Sends her off. Ducks the line. Shoots off the ropes as well. Lariat turns Rox inside out. Oh, but Rox not staying down for long. But gets caught with the flapjack. And that might just be the speed advantage of Assassina. Able to realize the lariat was coming and counter effectively. Now knees to the back of Rox. Lifting her up now. Neck breaker. And so far the champ is in control. Oh, goes for the kick. Couldn't dodge that lariat. And now just as soon as I said the champ is in control, it looks now that the champ is in a bit of trouble. But wait, catches Rox slipping there and gets her hung up on the top rope. Now goes to the top herself. Elbow drop to the heart of Rox. And trying to continue the offense, but Rox stands right back up, but gets sent into the corner. And now assisted bulldog by La Assassina. And now just trying to wear down the bigger competitor. Now the repeated elbow drops. Just trying to keep the offense pouring onto Rox, because there you see it. Rox getting an opening whenever she can. Now sends her off the ropes. Oh, catches her. Choke slam. Center of the ring. That pop-up choke slam, but it's not enough. Not going for the pinfall. And now in the corner. Again with the clotheslines. Sidewalk slam to finish it. And now targeting the legs. Trying to get away from the kicks of La Assassina. And now lifting her up on the shoulders. And another. Hard rocks are just dropping her on her neck. But La Assassina fighting with everything she's got. Getting right back up in the DDT. Planting rocks. And now Rox just trying to put away the champion. Sends her to the outside, and this is where things could get interesting. Picking her up here. And lifts her up. What she got in mind? Tombstone pile driver on the concrete. And the title reign might be in jeopardy. No! Fighting back the kick! The pump kick to Rox, and Rox might be out cold. And now sends Rox back into the ring. Rox slowly getting to her feet now. And German suplex sends her crashing into the turnbuckle. Now Rox went for the belly to belly. La Assassina able to block it. And now the strikes. And the rolling clothesline to finish it off, but Rox wisely rolls to the outside. La Assassina not going to let her get away that easily. Huge crossbody sends her into the announce table. And again. And now a third time, just using the environment as a weapon, which is very smart. But Rox immediately back on the offense. Just the clubbing blows to the back. And now, dragging her, sends her into the steel steps. Now calling La Assassina to her feet. Got up for another. Oh wait, went for another choke slam. Able to block it. But not able to block these strikes, as now these two all right beside me here at the commentary desk. As well as the Spanish announce team. And now sends Rox into the ring. Going up to the top. Looking to end it all right here. Oh, and the elbow drop to the back. And now turning Rox over for a second move off the top. Frog splash, and that's enough to pick up the win for La Assassina. Rox is out after that frog splash. And now another successful win, another successful defense for La Assassina. And after that successful title defense, we've got a match which doesn't have any titles on the line, but it has a lot of pride at stake. As Casey Sabin and Candy Vega representing the CWL go up against Suzuki and Kaylee Vallon representing Double V. And this one is sure to be quite the interesting contest indeed. We've got some newcomers in Candy Vega and Casey Sabin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, Casey Sabin.
Casey Sabin making her way down to the ring now, and as I was saying earlier, newcomer here, at least to the CWL Wildfire areas, especially with her partner Candy Vega. Meanwhile, Suzuki and Kaylee Valen, definitely veterans of the Double V game. Anyway, Casey Sabin definitely has been showing that she can hang in the ring with the best of them over in CWL. But her win-loss record, despite being okay, is not the greatest. You've got to feel tonight is a chance for her to show up and show out. Here comes Candy Vega.
From Columbia, South Carolina, Kelly.
Candy Vega making her way down to the ring now. And, only about 24 hours removed from a vicious chamber match over in CWL. You've got to wonder if she is truly at 100% coming tonight, but she is definitely at 100% confidence, as she has been tearing it up ever since coming on the scene. So you've got to feel tonight has a big chance for Candy Vega to once again show her stuff against some international talent.
From Brisbane, Australia, Kathy Valentine.
Kaylee Valen making her way down to the ring here. Winner of the massive tournament over in Double V has a shot at the Double V main title whenever she so chooses. But that's Double V, and so far, over in Wildfire and NIW, she's not been doing quite as well. You've got to wonder if maybe the international nerve's getting Kaylee Valen.
And her partner, from Osaka, Japan, SZK. She's such a misfit, always ready to brawl. It's like her business, roughing up your friends, but there's no difference if you believe.
And now SZK, Suzuki making her way down to the ring. One of the few actually here on the Wildfire roster that has a victory, a singles victory over the former women's champion Selena Adams. You've got to wonder if that could line up for a future women's title shot. We'd have to see. But right now, she's looking to represent Double V here tonight. This one gets in the way, Casey Sabin and Kaylee Valen. And Sabin immediately on the offense, spinning neck breaker. And immediately into the armbar, looking to end this one early. Kaylee Valen though trying to get up into it. The punches raining down, able to get Casey Sabin to break the hold. And now double leg takedowns. And this one has been a mile a minute ever since the opening bell. Kaylee Valen taking the fight. And a straight right hand to Casey Sabin. But Sabin not going to back down. Jawbreaker. Oh, kick to the gut, and neither woman able to get a distinct advantage early on. Goes for the brain busters. Kaylee not able to get it. Sabin slips behind. Gets caught with the right though. Backdrop driver. And now Kaylee Valen making Casey Sabin get sent into the turnbuckle there. Sends her out. Clothesline to the back of the head. And now Sabin sends her to the ground and goes to tag in Vega, which might be smart after the flurry of offense that Kaylee just unleashed. Now clothesline in the corner takes down Valen. And now sends her into the corner. And sends in a tag to Suzuki. Off the ropes goes Vega. And the drop toe hold elbow drop connects. And Candy Vega is in serious trouble. Suzuki continues the assault. Standing moonsault. Candy Vega now getting up but not able to get much in against Suzuki. As ever since that drop toe hold elbow drop, Candy Vega has been on the back foot. And now Vega just trying to create some distance between Suzuki and her partner Kaylee. Now looking, like able to get the tag into Casey as Casey now gets back into this matchup. Straight right hand to start things off and another one. Sends her into the corner and Kaylee Valen choosing to tag herself back in and goes right back to where she left off with the strikes on Casey Sabin. So now lifting her up. Brain buster to Valen. And Sabin now in control. But there's the cockiness of Sabin on display, and you've got to wonder if that might get her in trouble later on in the matchup. After all, we have seen her lose matches before due to a lack of level-headedness, a bit too much cockiness, if you will. As Valen now getting to her feet against Vega. As Vega gets sent into enemy territory. And another tag into Suzuki. Maybe looking for another drop toe hold elbow drop combination. And Suzuki picks her up, but Vega sends it to the ground. As now Vega tags back out to Sabin. Sabin gets caught though immediately by Suzuki. The frequent tags by Team CWL have not been working out in their favor too much. It seems every time one of them gets in, they're immediately lit up with offense and have to tag back out. They need to get something going here, even if that means one person has to stay in a little bit longer. Elbow shot blocks the approaching Sabin, but Sabin catches it with a knee. And a running blockbuster does some damage. And now just unleashing a violence party here with a knee to finish it. And Sabin back with that armbar. Now locked it on Suzuki. Looking to end things off here. Oh, but the straight punches and the shots by Suzuki. And now grabbing her by the scruff of the neck and sends her flying off that top rope. And Suzuki now sends her to the turnbuckle. Got something in mind here, but Sabin able to stop it. Got up on the shoulders and drops on her neck with that air raid crash neck breaker. But Suzuki back up to her feet, got it back into the corner. And again, Sabin able to fight a way out. You do not want to be in the corner during a professional wrestling match. You do not want to have your back against that wall. As Sabin calling Suzuki to her feet. Huge running boot. Nearly taking the head off of Suzuki. But Kaylee with the quick distraction to the referee. And it was enough for Suzuki to kick out. But now, Kenny Vega with the Lou Thez on Kaylee. And Casey now turning her attention back to Suzuki. And the forearm shot sends her flying out. And now takes down Valen. Casey Sabin, a one-woman wrecking crew right now. Sabin still in control. Goes for a cover. Just a one count. Gonna take a bit more than that to put down Suzuki. As now, just again unleashing another party of violence on Suzuki. And she might be out cold here into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Valen breaks it up at the last possible second. But now Vega looking to take her out once and for all there with that neck breaker. And the arm bar is locked in on Suzuki. And now just trying to fight to her feet here with the punches. Sends Vega into the corner, or rather into Vega's corner. And now drop kick to the side of the head as Vega continues to attack Valen on the outside. And now Sabin looking for that running boot just one more time. And that might be enough. Vega providing interference on the outside, making sure Valen can't get in to stop it. And that is it. Team CWL picking up the victory, with Casey Sabin having to be the MVP of that matchup. You know, I feel like once they were able to stop the frequent tags of Team Double V, it all just fell into place for them. Suzuki was not able to get the tag out to Kaylee Valen. And now CWL picks up a huge win, and you've got to feel that does big things for both the careers of Casey Sabin and Kenny Vega, beating two established names for Wildfire and Double V in Suzuki and Kaylee Valen. And now coming up next, after the hardcore match, after the chaotic tag match, we've got something that promises to be a technical masterclass here, as Isabella Saint and Patricia Pitbull go one-on-one in a submissions match. Both of them are going to be looking to target that arm for either the arm breaker or the Kimura lock. But who will be the one to come out on top?
fist is a gun, my fingers is individual pistol system overload. Flips is toe to toe, eye to eye, soul to soul. Walk amongst the lords of war, swords of war, cause these invisible walls to fall.
Patricia Pitbull making her way down to the ring here. Former 1/2 of the Wildfire Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, longest reigning Wildfire Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, I do believe. And now, looking to prove herself as a submission wrestler here tonight. A reminder, only can be won here by submission, and you've got to feel Patricia going to be looking for that armbar. Although here's someone that'll also be targeting the arm with their Kimura lock, Isabella Saint.
And her opponent, from Serbia, Isabella the Saint.
Now Isabella has not had the same amount of success as Patricia might have had, but you cannot deny the technical ability of Isabella Saint. Got the feeling both of these women going to be looking to get in their respective submission holds early and just start wearing down the arm. Although, I would not be surprised if we see something new pulled out of the playbook by either of them, should the arms become a bit too damaged for either. There's now Patricia, Isabella getting ready. Ring the bell, this one is underway. As now immediately takedown there by Isabella. And now Saint in control in the early goings. Sitting up Patricia here. Just targeting the back of Pitbull early on. And now we see an early submission hold, that crossface with the knee on the back. Not going to be enough this early on, but it's good to start wearing down your opponent before they get the chance to do the same to you. As again, getting the knees up to the back there as Patricia starts targeting the arm, which is very smart. But you've got to feel Isabella so far targeting the back, maybe might be looking for something a little different here tonight. Isabella jawbreaker to Patricia and sweeps the leg. Now continuing to just do damage all around, yet to really target the leg of Pitbull so far, but has been doing some damage to the legs and been doing some damage to the back. And again, the assault in the back continues. And we're possibly going to be looking for maybe a torture rack, accordion rack, or even a camel clutch, Boston crab, or a lion tamer. Go to Isabella Saint. As now, here we see though, the shoulder being targeted, and immediately Pitbull firing back with a couple elbow strikes. And now, just raining down the hammer fists and some elbow strikes of her own is Pitbull. Now talking a bit of smack into the ear of Isabella Saint. And this one, like I said, a bit more of a technical matchup as we see the wrestling holds there. But these two can brawl when they want to or need to. As now we see the cattle mutilation locked in, but in the ropes, not quite able to get it done just yet. And now just again the repeated forearm strikes there by Pitbull. As now lifting her up. And again just targeting the arm. The Fujiwara locked in, but again too close to the ropes was Saint, and she was able to get her way out of it. The German suplex, dropping Saint on the back of her head. And now just picking up Saint. A discus punch there. As Patricia now in control of this one. And continuing to just target the arm whenever she can. the Fujiwara being locked in, but electing to let go. Maybe did not want to put herself into an unfavorable position should she not be able to get it, but now got the cone of silence locked in here, looking to get an early tap out against Saint is Pitbull. Center of the ring, not close enough for the ropes for the legs of Saint to make it, but not able to get the submission either. And now immediately back into the cattle mutilation. Pitbull not giving her any chance to breathe. And now just continuing to lock it in, but Pitbull getting turned around there by Saint, and the elbow strike's going to create a little bit of distance. But not enough as that knee strike turns 6 rounds once again. And again, just palm strikes raining down on Saint. And now armbar locked in, but again, too close to the ropes. Pitbull has been completely in control for the last couple minutes. Saint needs to start pulling out something big here. Oh wait, trips her up on the middle rope. This could be something for her. Trying to get rid of the oxygen of Pitbull there by choking her out on the rope. It's now Snapmare. Off the ropes goes Saint. Huge kick. Now continuing to target the arm. And now Saint got the Kimura lock locked in. Center of the ring, nowhere for Pitbull to go. Wrenching on that elbow, wrenching on that arm. And Pitbull trying to fight her way out of it, and the strike's able to free her. It's now jawbreaker by Saint. Sweep of the leg. This one has been back and forth, to say the least. Continuing to target the arm is Saint. And now raining down the punches. And could we see another Kimura attempt by Saint some point soon? It might very well end this matchup. Although we have seen Pitbull do quite some damage to the arms of Saint as she comes back up with the flurry. Just throwing repeated right hands. I think her left arm might be the one that got hurt by that Kimura. Is now able to do a standing switch under into the gutbuster. A wait catches the needle. Dragon screw leg whip by Saint. And now goes for the kick. And the forearms, just the strikes wearing down Pitbull. She gets sent into the corner. And the back elbow, though, catches Saint slipping. And now, in dangerous position here. Grabbing the arm. And just wrenching back Saint, sent her over the ring. Nowhere to go. She's able to roll her way out of it, however. And now goes for the back elbow again. Did Pitbull. This time Saint had it scouted. Got caught by the forearm, though. And gets caught with that backbreaker. Is now the gator roll from Patricia Pitbull into the crossface. I think, though, she felt a bit of the grip slipping, did not want to put herself into a disadvantageous position. And now, just wrenching back on that arm. Pitbull with no remorse, locking in now the code of silence, looking to make Saint tap out. Saint, her feet desperately close to the ropes, but not long enough. Although it looks like she's able to turn it around and escape out of it. Now the knee to the side catches Pitbull, and now getting caught with the knee once again. As continuing to target the arm, and now trying to roll through into the Kimura. The Kimura is locked in. Pitbull close to the ropes, but not close enough. As Saint got the Kimura and just tried to get the tap out, but not quite able to get it. And now just continuing to stomp away at the elbow. And now looking to get, just I think here with this almost a knee-assisted camel clutch locked in on Pitbull, but it's not enough. As now again just going back to the well. Just trying to get her to tap out at this point. Just trying to do whatever it takes. But still not able to get her to submit. Oh, wait a second. Pitbull up to her feet and now trips the legs. Palm strikes Isabel trying to cover up. Gets caught though into the armbar, but so close to the ropes. Not able to get the submission. And now once again taking her down. Patricia Pitbull will not be denied. But I think, no, not too close to the ropes. She's got it locked in and she's forced to tap out. This contest was as technical as it was brutal. Both women brought everything in their arsenal, but at the end of the day, this rapid offense by Pitbull was able to get her the win. And you know, it just felt like she kept going and going for these arm bars. Isabel was not able to get hers in time, I just have to feel. As Pitbull now looks forward to her future. Coming up next, we've got Babe Dillon, former Wildfire Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, going up against Scout McKenzie. And Scout versus Babe Dillon, a bit of a CWL versus Wildfire Pro Wrestling dream match here. And it's up next.
Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Babe Dillon.
Dillon making her way down to the ring. Former Wildfire Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. Has not been able to get back to limelight, it feels, ever since losing the title. But a big win here tonight over one of CWL's best in Scout McKenzie would definitely put her in that conversation. Now, got to wonder though, is Babe Dillon ready for Scout McKenzie? Scout McKenzie making her way down to the ring, and we talked about how Babe Dillon has sort of fallen from the limelight just a little bit. Not been able to get much in terms of title gold success since losing the Wildfire Pro Wrestling Women's title. Scout McKenzie, very much so in a similar boat, has not won a singles title since she lost the Openweight Championship back at Endgame 2. So you've got to feel that tonight for both of these women, it's a chance to get back into the saddle, so to speak. Now, Scout, we know, had that legendary performance at Battle Lines. But that's been a couple months at this point. She needs to capitalize on something here. Especially after that loss to Holly Queen at Supremacy. Scout McKenzie needs to get back into it. As now this one gets underway. Babe Dillon, Scout McKenzie. And this one's off to the races. Scout McKenzie able to push Dillon into the corner. As now these two able to be pushed apart. But Scout immediately with the German suplex takes down Dillon. And now, kick to the side of the head. And Dillon now, Hurricane Rana, takes down McKenzie. McKenzie though, able to get behind, sends her off the ropes. Leapfrog, goes under. And a beautiful drop kick connects by Scout. And now Dillon lifts up McKenzie. Forearm shot. And the kicks in the ropes here. Scout now is the one sent off. Leapfrog. And immediately gets hit with the Hurricane Rana. Trying to steal one early is Babe Dillon. But Scout McKenzie able to turn it into a pinning combination of her own. And these two just going back and forth. No, Scout now with the advantage. 2. And now Dillon rolls over. 2. No. Both women got dangerously close to picking up the win. Now Scout catches her with the German suplex. Now Dragon Sleeper locked in. Locking the legs around Babe Dillon. And now Wait goes over, able to escape as Dillon, and a kick to the back. And now though, turns her around. Sends her into the corner. And a chop to the chest. As Babe Dillon and Scout McKenzie have been back and forth all matchup. As though Dillon now getting the upper hand. Continuing the attack on McKenzie. It's now Wait kicks out the knee of Dillon. Hurricane Rana spiking her into the mat. Is now looking to lock it in. Saturn's wife has matching rings. Locked in on the arms of Babe Dillon. Dillon trying to kick her way towards the ropes, not quite able to reach. Instead, just gonna try and break out of it with these elbow shots, and she is able to escape. And now sit out spine buster. It's a way of Dillon just trying to turn the tides in her favor. Is now sends her into the corner. Scout now. Wait, reverses it, sends it. Goes up and over does Dillon. Ducks the line. Connects with one of her own. Dillon beginning to fire herself up here. Corkscrew moonsault from the stand. And now Wait, Scout able to sweep the legs. This one has been so back and forth. Neither woman has been able to get too big of an advantage thus far. Wait, no. Dillon. Drop kick connects. As now calling McKenzie to her feet. Kick to the gut. Face breaker. And that might just be enough. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, not enough just yet. Now, Dylan picks up Mackenzie, laying in the strikes, sends her into the corner, goes for the knees, but Scout had it scouted and sends her to the outside with the clothesline. And now it's Scout looking to risk it all, but she is now the one that had the bad landings with the knees. As now getting sent into the announce table is Babe Dillon. And continuing the assault is Scout Mackenzie. As now just grabbing Dillon by the scruff of the neck, sends her back into the ring. And a big boot for good measure. Now goes, maybe looking to set up for the WTF. Not able to get it. Instead gets hit with a spinning wheel kick. Sent into the corner by Dillon. And as we're seeing a bit less urgency from Dillon, maybe beginning to lose a bit of that speed. But maybe looking to pick it back up there. With that rope hung drop kick. Looking for the cover. Could that be enough? 2. No, not enough. And Dillon calling Mackenzie to her feet. Looking once more for the face breaker. And that might just be it. Hooks the legs and Babe Dillon secures the win. And now, Babe Dillon with a huge win here tonight. You've got to feel that she is definitely proved herself here tonight against Scout Mackenzie in a major way. This one was back and forth since the opening bell. But in the end, Babe Dillon was able to outlast Scout Mackenzie and pick up the victory. And coming up next, we've got Valencia versus Amber Arcade. A little bit of a dream match here being shown at Femme Fatale 2. The Kingdom Pro Women's Champion Valencia going up against Amber Arcade, who, much like Candy Vega, not too far removed from competing inside of a chamber. You've got to feel can't be coming into this tonight 100%.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Cardiff, Wales, the brawler, Amber Archangel.
Amber Arcade making her way down to the ring. Ever a favorite here in Wildfire, in NIW, and in CWL. The former Nemesis Women's Champion looking to go up against a former Vindication Women's Champion and the current Kingdom Pro Women's Champion. But the question is, can she pick up the win over the Queen of Thorns, Valencia?
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Rose.
Valencia making her way down to the ring now. 1/5 of FFF. And going into this as the Kingdom Pro Women's Champion. You've got to feel that, she has a lot on his shoulders here. You know, Amber Arcade might be one of the more beloved competitors, but Valencia, she's got the dynasty to think about. Amber Arcade never had the most success, always been a bit of an underdog, whereas Valencia has been the top dog for quite some time. And you've got to feel that that idea of the legacy, of representing Kingdom Pro, of representing FFF, all of that has to be weighing on his shoulders. Now Valencia, make your way into the ring. And I've got to be honest, this one has quite the interesting statistic behind it. These two never faced off, not in tag matches, never. But, not only is this vindication for Stems, it's this first time these two are competing against each other. And Valencia coming in at a bit of a losing streak as of late. I said, oh, this is top dog versus underdog. But tonight, Amber Arcade might be the one that is the odds-on favorite. As the bell is rung, this one's underway. Immediately starting things off with the backdrop driver is Valencia. And Valencia now picking up Amber. Amber able to connect with the jawbreaker. Valencia typically not someone with the height advantage, but against Amber Arcade, most people have the height advantage. She has not let that get in her way in the past, though. As despite, you know, maybe giving up half a foot to Valencia in terms of height, I can almost guarantee she has the strength advantage over Valencia here in this contest. As Valencia taking a slower pace to start things off. And now though, Amber Arcade gets to her feet. And now, side Russian leg sweep takes down Valencia. And a kick gives Amber Arcade the control. So now the open palm strikes, the spinning back fist, just continuing the strike combinations, and the sleeper slam by Arcade. And now Arcade in control, but Valencia right back into it, goes for the backhand, not able to land it. Arcade sends her to the corner, huge knee. And Arcade now got her hung up on that bottom rope, guillotine leg drop. And Arcade looking to continue just pouring on the offense here with the huge double stomp off the top. And that could crush someone's midsection too. No, not enough. Arcade looking to end this one early possibly. So now Arcade just wrenching the arms of Valencia. And now continuing the assault. Valencia, we saw they're staggered by that shot. I think Valencia maybe not expecting this level of fight from Arcade here. She has been getting rocked since the opening few moments of the match. And now Valencia maybe starting to take things a bit more seriously. Superplex, and now keeping the arms hooked into the three amigos here by Valencia with a fisherman to end it off. Oh wait, but Amber Arcade able to get behind, and again just the overhand strikes. This time Valencia blocks it, and now big backbreaker. And Valencia looking to turn things on here. Forearm shot and another. And a sling blade takes down Arcade. As now the boomer kick connects. And Valencia looking to end it off here. Two, not enough. There's now Valencia picking up Arcade, but Arcade, European uppercut. And now, turns around, Dragon suplex that she learned from fighting bears into the cover. 2 to beat the Kingdom Pro champion. No. It's now picking up Valencia. Kick to the midsection. It's getting picked up. La Revolution! And that might just be enough to put Arcade down for the 1-2-3. And Valencia picks up the win against the very game Amber Arcade here tonight. There's Arcade now with those forearm shots. Was able to keep Valencia on her toes, but the Revolution able to pick up the win, although I think this one could have gone either way towards the end. Valencia able to pick up the victory here tonight, representing FFF, representing Kingdom Pro, and representing Vindication, picking up the victory. And as Valencia celebrates, we move on to a team that has had quite the history of Valencia as of late. As the Hunt is going up and defending their Wildfire Women's Tag Team Championships against Angel Mary and Olivia Meistrel. Well, we know Olivia Meistrel has been receiving some training from Alina Valentina, former member of the Hunt and current member of FFF. You've got to wonder if maybe that'll come into play here tonight. As Olivia Meistrel and Angel Mary make their way down to the ring, what an opportunity for these two women right here to be able to win the Wildfire Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles. Olivia Meistrel's first title win since the Openweight title all the way back towards the end of Season 2. And I believe for Angel Mary, her first title win ever. And they are certainly capable as a team of doing it. But the Hunt is quite the formidable team in their own right. This is going to be quite the matchup, quite the uphill battle, should Meistrel and Mary want to pick up those titles. But just because it's uphill does not mean they are not capable of climbing that hill. So we will have to see here tonight, can they pick up the victory? Here come the tag team champions. The Belle Florent and Tiffany Quinn. The last time at Femme Fatale, Belle Florent and Melissa Falcon won a #1 contenders match for these titles. Now we know Belle Florent obviously is capitalized. We've not yet to see Melissa Falcon challenge for those titles. Well, point of the matter is this, is that Belle has shown to be quite the competitor in tag team action. And her and Tiffany Quinn seem to be quite the pair. But tonight they go up in their first title defense against Olivia Maestral and Angel Man. And this is fresh off the heels of beating FFF not too long ago. So you've got to feel the momentum is on their side. You know, these two, one of the team that many consider to be the one of leading the way for the tag titles in the CWL, winning them back at Titan Clash in that triple threat tag match. This is their first defense of the titles since that night. Now both teams getting ready. This one underway. Both Laurent and Angel Mary tying up the center of the ring. I've got to wonder, is Angel Mary prepared to get into a full-on wrestling match against someone like Belle Laurent, who can be so dangerous on the mat? With the takedown there, sends Mary to the ground. Once again, this time just pushing her up and now sending her to the outside. Now, got Belle taking this to the outside. You've got to feel the brawling, and I've got to be honest, Belle's kind of a bit of a combination of striking and technical ability. You've got to feel that is quite the good combination to have, but it comes from the MMA background. I don't think you get DDT'd on the concrete in MMA. As now, these two going back and forth on the outside. Belle continues the assault on Mary here. Targeting the leg. Sends her back in now. And Belle picking up Mary. Sends her into the corner. As now sends off Lips. Double back body drop there by the Hunt. Tiffany Quinn able to stop Mary before she's able to get the tag to Olivia Michelle, cutting her off and cutting her in half with that spear. Now rolling through. Air raid crash neck breaker position and turns it into a knee assisted one there, dropping on her head. And now Tequila Sunrise locked in by Quinn. I thought that was a tap there for a second, but instead just using the mat for a bit of leverage to kick her way out. As now she lifts up onto her shoulders. Big roundhouse kick. And Quinn sends her into the corner. And now catches her and sends her face first into that second turnbuckle. And the Hunt has done a fantastic job of cutting the ring off from Marion Maestral. As again, lifting up on her shoulders. GTS not going down, but the running Hayes might be enough to put her away, but no, not going for the pin. Instead, going for a second straight knee to the face. One, but Olivia Maestrel's right there to break up the cover. But I think Tiffany Quinn looking to just keep piling it on. And immediately into the Night Owl. Connecting on Angel Mary into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the Hunt picks up a dominant win here in their first defense of those tag team titles. And now you've got to wonder what is next for the Hunt after they've just beaten FFF and now Angel Mary and Olivia Maestrel, and especially the latter team in quite decisive fashion. Who is next to possibly take these tag titles off of them? Now coming up next after that, we've got quite the heated contest as we have a 2 stages of hell match, the first ever 2 stages of hell match between two people who, needless to say, absolutely hate each other. This has been going on for months. Sarah Price versus the Black Rose 2. Let's get into it. Sarah Price making her way down to the ring. The winner of the Battle for Supremacy. And she beat the Black Rose all in the same night. Can she do it again? As she has got quite the task ahead of her. The first ever 2 stages of hell match. This will be a 10-minute Extreme Rules match to start. And should it go past the 10 minutes, a steel cage will be lowered. And that'll become the second stage.
And her opponent, from Denton, Texas, Black Rose.
Black Rose, Judas, whatever you want to call them. You cannot deny this is one of the top competitors in any company around the world. 24 hours removed from a chamber match over in CWL. Now she is out for revenge, and she might be stepping into another steel structure depending on how long this thing goes. Remember, 10 minutes of hardcore match before the steel cage is lowered. The match could end before the cage even gets involved. But knowing these two, it could go either way. This one gets underway, and immediately the forearm shots from the Black Rose and the punches from Price. You've got the feel this one is going to be violent. As now grabs the arm drag. The Black Rose Got her set up right where she wants a straight right hand. And now pushes off the Judas, who, it's got to be said, former hardcore champion here in Wildfire, former Wildfire Tag Team Champions, and is a former Vindication Women's Champion all at the same time. But tonight, no gold, no prestige between these two. Just Black Rose and Sarah Price, the end of this rivalry. As now Price neckbreaker connects on to Judas. So now goes to take the leg down, but Black Rose had it scouted, and you've got to feel these two know each other so well. As now just grabbing the hair, grabbing the ears almost of Sarah Price and just wrenching her back. It's now picking her up. Boot to the side of the head, takes her to the ground. Oh, and a boot to the head by Price. These two going tit for tat. Now just stomping the head into the mat with her knee. And often we don't see Sarah Price get too cocky, but you've got to feel there's no love lost between these two. They're willing to throw any sense of morals out the window. As now, in the corner, Enziguri. And Sarah Price looking for the first pinfall of this matchup. Just a 1 count thus far. Gonna take a lot more than that to put down the Black Rose, but maybe this might just be that much enough. Turns her around, fairy tale ending. Into the cover, looking for the quick win, but not enough, no. As Price now, standing corkscrew moonsault connects flush, immediately back into the cover. Still just a 1 count off the corkscrew moonsault. And now hitting the dab on Black Rose. Black Rose not able to get too much offense in after this flurry of Sarah Price that she's been on. And now the neck breaker. Price looking to continue her offense here. Oh, but misses the splash in the corner. And now the strikes the knee. That Sicilian combination by the Black Rose into the cover. Just a 1 count. And now grabbing her by the head. Oh wait, elbow shots to the gut by Price. Got Black Rose rocked. And now belly to belly suplex out of the corner into the cover. 2, no. And now turns her around. Selena Del Sol from Price. And Price continuing to be all offense. Goes up to the top. 630 senton by Price. Breaking out all the big moves here tonight, but it is not enough. The 630 from Price. And still not enough, but perhaps looking to write a sequel to this fairy tale ending. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, not enough. So now kick to the gut. Looking to lock in a submission here. Wrenching the arm and now pulling back the head of the Black Rose with this arm-assisted crossface of sorts. Almost an elevated crossface. But not enough. Not able to get the victory. We've yet to see any implements added in with the hardcore stipulation. But with Price rolling to the outside, perhaps that might be something we see sooner rather than later. It's a kick to the back from the Black Rose. So now another kick to the kill shot from Rose. And now lifting up Price, who is staggered, looking to roll her into the Black Valentine. And again, not letting up on offense, just continuing with the big boot. And again, just not giving Price any room to breathe, but Price just trying to fight desperately, but gets caught in the spinning wheel kick. So now, gets caught with the knee to the head. And a sling blade. So now, grabbing Black Rose, sends her into the turnbuckle, and again into the turnbuckle. Goes Rose. As she sets up for the Salida del Sol. These two just going back and forth. But gets caught with the lariat, does the Black Rose. Or does Sarah Price, rather. And now lifting her up onto her shoulders. And tosses her. Almost a military press slam onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. As now tosses her into the ring here. And the cage has been lowered down, and I think, Andrea was busted open maybe by that shot against the steel ring post. As Sarah Price looking to take control here. Gets sent to the cage herself. And again, the brutality on display as we begin stage 2. We know that Black Rose is busted open. And I think Sarah Price has a little bit of blood as well from those repeated slams into the cage. This one has been brutal. Is now sending her into the turnbuckle. Goes for the clothesline, gets caught with the elbow shot. And now backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. It's now picking her up. And goes for that spinning. That spinning leg sweep there. Mixes her up a bit. And now targeting the legs. And now the Black Rose. Sarah Price going back and forth. And again, just targeting the head and now going into the cover. 1, 2, not enough. We see referee on the outside making sure to count it on the cage. But Price getting sent into that cage wall. Now just struggling to get to her feet. And the strikes. Oh wait, misses the European uppercut. Gets hung up on that middle rope. And trips the legs and now laying down the rights. As Price now. Oh wait, gets caught with the kick to the head. Oh wait, these two going back and forth. Hurricane Rana driver on the mat. And now Price looking maybe to end things off. But now we see Rose turning things around. These two just so evenly matched. Back and forth. Drop kick. As now Price gets sent up and tripped under from the leg. Goes for the big old van strike. Gets caught with a forearm. Instead catches a kick to the gut. Brain buster by the Black Rose. Now waiting for Price to get to her feet like a predator stalking their prey. And now again, the Sicilian combination laying in the strikes. Now, here we see it locked in. The Black Valentine! And that has got to be enough. And the Black Rose picks up the victory in 2 stages of hell. As the Black Rose getting told what the people think of her by the Hollywood crowd. But tonight she stands victorious over Price in what was a bloody and brutal matchup. As the Black Rose stands victorious with the crowd raining down their disapproval, we get to the main event of the evening. All 3 of these women have held the Wildfire Women's title before. One is the current champion, one is looking for redemption, and one is looking to prove they still have it. It is your Femme Fatale 2 main event.
Introducing the challenger from Riverside, California, Quinn Edwards.
The first ever Wildfire Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Quinn Edwards, making her way down to the ring. And you've got to feel tonight is do or die for Edwards, as she has been on a bit of a losing streak in Wildfire until winning that tag match for her and Selena back at Wrestling Resurrection. And Selena Adams choosing to add Quinn Edwards into this match with one simple goal. Anyone but Kaylin. And Edwards is more than happy to take the opportunity. But Selena Adams is here, and she might not be 100%, but she is here for her rematch. She has never been able to beat Kaylin in one-on-one competition. And tonight, she needs to beat Kaylin or Quinn Edwards to win that title. And we know that she is not coming in here 100%. We saw Vox rock in with that Wildfire Pro Wrestling title. Oh, sorry, the Vindication Women's title. That should be Selena title. But due to the assault by Vox, this is the first time we've seen her only getting medically cleared hours before the show. Is she able to bring everything she needs to win here tonight?
And introducing the champion from Manhattan, New York, she is the Worldwide Women's Champion, the All-American Caitlyn.
Kaylin making her way down to the ring. Many have called her a dominant champion, but some have called her an absentee champion. Thinking only of that title as an accomplishment, but not as what it should be. Selena Adams wants to bring the title back around the shoulder of someone who has repped Wildfire for pretty much most of her career. She considers Wildfire her home. Quinn Edwards, Wildfire is her home. and Kaylin holds Wildfire's title. You've got to feel all eyes are on the champion here tonight, because this is what it's all about. All three women ready for this matchup. The history between all these three. As Kaylin immediately goes after Quinn Edwards. And taking the fight to Selena with the TNA kick, but Selena answering right back. And now setting up Regal Cutter. Selena and Quinn Edwards have never faced off. Selena and Kaylin, every time they go one-on-one, Kaylin has gotten the better of her. And with Quinn Edwards and Kaylin, Kaylin has never beaten Quinn Edwards. And now, these are just so juxtapositions. Quinn Adams being lifted up, superplex into the corner. And now Quinn Edwards looking to take control here. This one promises to be chaotic, to say the least. Now kick to the side of the head by Kaylin. Kaylin goes up and over. Neck breaker to Quinn Edwards. As now, hammerlock position. Back superplex, and you've got to feel both Kaylin and Selena are going to be going for the submissions, but Selena more than anybody, because that is her bread and butter, is that Selena Sunrise. Whereas Kaylin, she has more than one way to win a match. As now just targeting the limbs, targeting the ligaments, the joints of Quinn Edwards. We've got to feel Selena Adams maybe not going to be going as hard, going as fast a pace as she normally would, given that she is not 100%. But she is medically cleared. We did get her a doctor, and she was able to be cleared by a California doctor, like I said, just as the show was getting on the air. As Adams now taking the fight to Kayla. But Quinn Edwards catches her with the TNA kick. And now got her on the ropes. Got her hung up there on the middle rope. Quinn Edwards gets a set of steam and a drop kick there. And now taking the fight to Kaylin. And if anyone has a big chance to make a statement here tonight, it is Quinn Edwards. And not only a chance to become the first two-time Wildfire Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, but of all these people, she is the only one to have not lost to either of the other two. Selena Adams has never beaten Quinn or Kaylin one-on-one, and Kaylin has never beaten Quinn. And there we see Adams, though. I mentioned she might be taking these, but Viscid and all with that Flim Senton taking them both out and now targeting the leg. Now, continuing to target the leg of Kaylin. Clothesline, though, takes Selena down. You know, we saw her nameplate says she's the top Gaijin of Wildfire. I think she's looking to reclaim that mantle. But right now, Quinn Edwards taking aim. And Kaylin almost taking the kill there from Quinn. As now Kaylin and Selena one-on-one here in the center of the ring. Kaylin sends her to the outside. And now, up and over, Tope con Hilo. Connects on Selena Adams, but Adams sending Kaylin into the ring. And now Adams turns her around. Huge discus clothesline, nearly taking off the head of Kaylin. But Quinn Edwards connects with the drop kick. And now it's Adams and Edwards going one-on-one. And now the chop block taking out the legs of Edwards. And it's Selena now in control of the matchup. The forearm shots in the corner sends Quinn down. And now moonsault connects with the second one 2, but Kaylin is right there. We saw Quinn able to move out of the way of the first movesault, but Selena caught her slipping. And now we see Selena looking to set her up for the Selena Sunset. And what a win it would be for Selena to tap out the woman that beat her for the title. I don't think that we're seeing it, not able to wrench it fully back yet. And Kaylin able to break out of it. And now, got a setup, drops her on her neck. And that cannot do well for the health of Selena Adams, but Quinn Edwards able to break up the pinfall. And now Selena. Regal Cutter connects to Quinn Edwards. And now, getting herself fired up. Picking up Edwards. Forearm shot and an elbow. Taking her into the corner. Quinn Edwards reverses it. But able to escape. Huge kick to the side of the head. Now sends her into the corner. Kick to the gut. And now taking things to the outside is Selena Adams. Looking to lock in a figure 4 leg lock around that turnbuckle. And although she isn't able to get the win with it, able to do some damage as this one spills to the outside. And now sending Kaylin in. This is not false count anywhere. It can end at any point as long as it's in the ring. Now going for the cover. 1, 2, no. As Kaylin tries to fight to her feet. And now, oh wait, what kick to the gut? Maybe was looking to set up for the last breath. Was not able to get it. Into the cover again goes Adams. 1, just a 1 count. The champ not going to go down that easily. And now, here we see Quinn Edwards hitting the Alabama Slam. And now looking to go after Kaylin. Got the side Russian leg sweep to connect. And Quinn Edwards in a good spot here. 2. No. As Quinn Edwards setting up Kaylin for disaster. Kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Flying hip attack. Into the cover. 1, 2. Not enough to beat the champion. Now Selena and Quinn going at it here. Neither one able to get a good hold of each other. But now Selena locking the arm. Looking to lock in the Selena Sunset here. Kaylin. Oh wait. Looked like she was trying to hit the referee. But the referee not getting hit by it. And Kaylin not able to break it up. Selena Adams has won the Wildfire Pro Wrestling Women's title. And Selena Adams once again main eventing both Femme Fatales, winning the title both times. Making Quinn Edwards tap out. Kaylin, instead of going for breaking up the cover, tried to attack the ref. The referee was wise enough for it to dodge. And Selena Adams picking up the win. A monumental win for the top Gaijin of Wildfire. Selena looking down at her title, as that is all for Femme Fatale 2 on behalf of Kingdom Pro, Wildfire, Double V, and CWL. I bid you a very farewell adieu.